Hello and welcome. In this short explainer, we're going to talk about a really simple technique that will help you read those long, difficult academic articles. It's all about how to read smarter, not just harder. So let's get right into it.
So, does this look familiar? You get a long academic article for a class, maybe it's 10, 15 pages long, and it's just full of difficult words and really complex ideas. It can feel, well, pretty overwhelming, right? You might be thinking, where do I even start with this? It's a huge challenge for sure. But here's the good news. There is a much smarter way to begin. And that better way, that solution, is a pre-reading strategy called surveying. To really get what this is all about, we're going to use a simple but really powerful metaphor. I want you to imagine you're looking at the view from a mountain.
Okay, so just think about this for a second. Let's say you're going to hike through a brand new area you've never seen before. What's the very first thing you'd want to do? Well, you'd probably try to find a high place, right? Like the top of a mountain, so you can see the whole landscape. From up there, you can see where the forest is, where the river flows, and maybe the best path to take. Well, that is exactly what we're going to do with the text. Before we start walking through all the individual words and sentences, we're going to get that view from the top.
So, what is surveying really? Put simply, it's the action of looking over a text very quickly to get a general idea of what it's all about. And the key word here is before. This happens before you start to read it carefully word by word. This isn't about deep reading, not at all. It's all about getting that high-level mounting view so you can see the big picture first.
Okay, so that's the main idea. It's a pretty simple concept, right? But now, let's get practical. How do you actually do this? What exactly should you be looking for when you're standing on top of that mountain looking down at the text?
You'll be happy to know this process is super fast. We're talking maybe a minute tops. Here's what you do. Step 1, just let your eyes run quickly over the text. Don't read full sentences, just scan. Step 2 is to see what jumps out at you, what catches your eye. And all of this leads to step 3, which is the whole point, to get the big picture, to get that general idea of what this text is about in your head.
So, when I say what jumps out at you, what do I mean? Well, you're looking for some very specific clues. First, the title and any subtitles. These are like big road signs from the author telling you what's ahead. Do you see any pictures, charts, or graphs? Those are often visual summaries of the most important information. Take a quick look at the author's name and the date. Is this a new article or an old one? And where was it published? A science journal? A news magazine? And finally, a really big one. Look for any words that are in bold or in italics. When you see those, the author is basically shouting at you, hey, pay attention. This part is really important.
All right, so you spend, maybe 60 seconds doing this quick survey. You might be wondering, is it really worth it? What's the big payoff here? Why is this one simple action so incredibly helpful for your studies?
The benefit is huge, and we can call it the zoom out benefit. Think about it like this. When you use a map on your phone to find a new place, you don't start by looking at a single street corner, right? No way. You zoom out first so you can see the whole neighborhood or the whole city. Surveying does the exact same thing for a text. It gives you a mental map, and once you have that map in your head, reading becomes so much easier. You'll know where the author's main argument is, you can find the important parts you need for your own essays much faster, and you can even decide if the article is actually useful for you. It just makes the real, detailed reading so much more focused and so much more effective.
Okay, so we've talked about what surveying is, how you can do it, and why it's so useful. Now let's just wrap everything up with a quick summary so you can start using this technique right away.
So here are the main things to remember. First, surveying is simply looking at a text before you actually start reading it in detail. Just think of it like seeing the view from a mountain before you start your hike. And what should you look for? Easy. The title, any subtitles, pictures, and words in bold. The entire goal is to zoom out and see that big picture first. And why do we do this? Because it makes the detailed reading that comes next so much easier and way more effective. Honestly, taking just 1 minute to survey a text first is a total game changer for your studies.